Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost, now forevermore. Hello, wonderful people. My name is Ebute. You're welcome to this channel again. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about relative chords and how to use them. So stay tuned. Now, the rule is this. Every major chord has a relative minor, and every minor chord also has a relative major chord. And I'm going to show you the relationship in a bit. Now, so how do you determine the relative minor chords or the relative major chord? Okay, so let's say, for instance, we're in the key of C. Now, this is C major chord. Now, the question is, what is the relative minor chord of C major? So one of the ways you can use to know is this. Build a minor chord on the 6th degree of that scale. For instance, if you're in the key of C, you build a minor chord on the 6th degree of C major scale. So what's the 6th degree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you build a minor chord on that. And that is the relative minor of C major. So it's as simple as that. So if you're in any key, let's say in the key of F, so this is F chord, right? I want to determine, or you want to know the relative minor chord of F major. What you need to do is to build a minor chord on the 6th degree of F major scale. So what's the 6th degree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So D minor is the relative minor of F major. And if you are familiar with the solfeggio, you can say Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. So the La chord is the relative minor of the Do chord. Do. So that's it. So any key, any other, let's pick one more key. Let's say the key of A flat. So what's the relative minor of A flat major? Simple. What's the 6th degree? 1, 2, 3 of the 6th degree of A flat major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you build your minor chord on these notes, and then you have the relative minor of A flat major. It's as simple as that. Another way, now if you are talking about the relative major of a minor chord, the same principle. So if you are in the key of A minor and you want to find the relative major of A minor, so you think, what key has A minor as a 6th degree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is C. So you just know that C is your relative major of A minor. Okay, another way you can use to determine the relative chords is this. The relative chords are a minor third apart. So if you're in the key of C, the relative minor of C will be a minor third apart from the C. So what you just do, just go minor third down, 1, 2, 3, and you get your relative minor of C major. So any key, let's say the key of G flat, you go a minor third down, 1, 2, 3, and you beat your minor chord. That will give you the relative minor of G flat, which is E flat. So it's as simple as that. So that is how to determine the relative chords. So now I'm going to show you examples on how to use it in your playing. Relative chords are kind of beginner's concept, but it's not a very difficult idea to implement. So I'm going to show you the few ways you can do that. And like I said, I'm going to focus on the relative minor chords. So now in every key, we have just 3 major chords, which is built on the 1st degree, the 4th degree, and the 5th degree of that major scale. So for instance, if you're in the key of C, we have just 3 major chords, right? One, which is built on the 1st degree, the 4th, and the 5th. So now I'm going to show you how you can substitute this major chord for its relative minor chords. So let's start from the 1st degree, which is the major chord, which is C. Right? So let's just play in the key of C. Okay, so the first, I'll first of all play the song the way it is, and now play it again using the relative minor chord. So let's start with this. Oh Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. Now that is the song, right? So I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to substitute the one chord for its relative minor and see how it sounds. Oh Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. Now see what I just did. Very simple. From the one chord I went to oh Lord, come to the one chord, come back to the one chord, then go to the 5. So instead of going back to the 1, I went to the relative minor of the one chord, which is A. So it's just a little, idea that could make your music sound just a little better. Sounds a little better. Okay. Sorry. So that's that. It's just as simple as that. So let's pick another song. Let's say, you are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Jehovah. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Lord. Now that's the song. So let's play it again, and I'll try to substitute the one chord for its relative minor, which is going to be A minor. So, you are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Jehovah. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy, Lord. See what I did? So I said, you are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy. So I mean to go to the one chord, I went to the relative minor, which is the A minor. Da 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 da. You are worthy to be glorified. You are worthy. So that's that. So let us look at the 4th degree now. I told you there are 3 major chords in a particular key, right? The 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. So let's look at the 4th degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the F. So let's use another key. Let's say the key of G flat. Now, the 4th degree of the key of G flat is F. It's B, right? So it's B. So right now what is the relative minor of the B? It's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be A flat, right? So we're going to substitute the B chord for its relative minor, which is the A flat minor. So let's play song. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and forevermore. Now that's the song. So it has a 4 chord there. So instead of playing the 4 chord, we can substitute for its relative minor, which is A flat minor. So let's do that again. Let's do that with the relative minor. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and forevermore. You see? The relative minor of B major. So that's how you can substitute it. It's a simple concept like I told you. So after applying that, you can decide to now apply other passing chords to make it sound more, complex. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost, now and forevermore. All right, so that's the 4 chord. So we have substituted the 1 chord for its relative minor. We have done that for the 4. Now let's go to the 5. We have just the 5. We have just 3 major chords. All right, so the 5, it's good to know that the relative minor chords is usually used for the 1 chord and for the 4 chord. But for the 5 chord, it's not commonly used, but you can try it, and if it sounds good to you, you can use it. Music gives us gives us opportunity for a lot of options, depending on what sounds nice to your ear. So I'll just use that, and I'll show you the relative minor. If it sounds nice to you, you play it. If it doesn't, look for other options. So the 5 chord will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be D flat in the key of G, in the key of G flat. So the song we played has a 5 chord. So let's play the same song. Take glory, Father, take glory, Son. Now let's substitute for its relative minor. What's the relative minor? Let's say this is the key of D flat, right? 1, 2, 3. This will be the relative minor of D flat, which is going to be B flat. Or you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B flat minor. Okay, so take glory, Father, take glory, Son. Now, another quick tip I want you to know is that whenever you want to substitute a major chord for its relative minor, and you want the minor chord to be a 7th chord, you can play the chord, the major chord with the right hand and the minor chord with the left hand. So, like I was playing with the 4. Take glory, Father, take glory, Son, take glory, Holy Ghost. Now you can play the 4 chord there and play the relative minor of the 4 chord, and you have your minor 7 chord. Even when I was in the C and I was playing the 1 chord, I was playing the relative minor, which is a 6, which is a A minor. You can play the 1 chord, which is a major chord, with the right hand, and then play the relative minor with the left hand, and you have your 7th chord. So just take note. Okay, so we are on the 5 chord, right? So we say, take glory, Father, take glory, Son. Now the same thing here. I just play the major chord, which is the D flat, and then the relative minor of the left hand. So take glory, Father, take glory, Son, take glory, Holy Ghost, now and forevermore. Now for me, that 5 chord doesn't. It sounds like something is missing. If it sounds nice to you, you can play it fine. But for me, I feel that maybe I should add something else to fill in that missing link in my mind. And I thought of another rule of music, and I thought of what came to my mind is the rule of secular fourth, secular fifth. Rule of secular fourth, secular fifth, right? And so instead of just playing the relative minor, I decided to use the rule which makes it sound like this. Take glory, Father, take glory, Son, take glory, Holy Ghost, now and forevermore. See what I just did? Using the rule of secular fourth, secular fifth. So, and I'm starting the circle from the B flat. So from B flat to what key will give me a perfect fourth? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at it's E flat. Now if you invert this and take this E flat back, you discover that the interval is going to be a perfect fifth. When you bring it front, it's going to be a perfect fourth. So that is why it's called circle of fourth, circle of fifth. And if you go in that circle, you will still come back to B flat. You know, it's a circle. So what I'm playing, I'm using this circle of fourth, and I'm going like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's the 4th degree of this? E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the 4th degree of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the 4th degree of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the 4th degree of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my progression from this note to this note, from B flat to E flat to A flat to D flat to G flat to B. So this is how it goes. Take glory, Father, take glory, Son, take glory, Holy Ghost, now and forevermore. So I just turned all the chords to minor chord. Yeah, minor, 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 minor. You can say to leave it as major. So this is going to be D flat 13, or kind of, I like this note before going to the 4. I like this note, so I'll just turn it to minor chord. Or you can make it sharp 9. If you add the 2 notes, this and this is be sharp 9, right? So I'll just leave it at minor 13. So that is how to apply your relative minor to the major chords. Yeah, so I think I will stop here for now. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have any thoughts or question concerning this video, you can leave your comments, you can leave your questions at the comment section, and I'll definitely reply to you. So please, thank you so much for watching this video, and please help me subscribe to this channel. Help me to help you, so help me subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever I post new videos. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It's very important to me. YouTube uses it to recommend my videos to other people. The more like and thumbs up I have, the more my video is being recommended to many other people. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.